I think one of the issues is that we look at Western medicine having one specific approach, and I like people to consider the fact that there's many different ways to health and healing. Well, I think a lot of what we do in life comes down to awareness, and I think the more awareness that you have about your body, this is where things like yoga, Pilates, and other movement therapies come in place, the better aware you are that when something is to go wrong, you have a greater understanding. The less awareness you have, you might be in a little bit more trouble, but I think through the practices of yoga, through the practices of meditation, through the practices of things like Pilates, our awareness of our own body increases such that we know when something's wrong, and then we might know when it's time to seek help. Well, I think one of the main things we have to look at is the nervous system itself. Let's face it, we live in a very, very stressful world these days. And the practice of yoga decelerates. It helps to decrease this level of stress that we have. And I think the more that we can do that, the more that we not only increase the body awareness, but decrease our stress levels, the better off and the better our lives are going to be. Well, Hippocrates said food is medicine. And I think that's something that we've moved very far away from in many cultures. I know in the U.S. specifically we have. And what I really try to help people to understand is that if you look at your food, ask yourself, are you feeding disease or are you fighting disease? So we know things like high sugar diets, diets that are high in gluten, have a really negative effect on the body. Really what I'd like people to do is to consider making their foods on a daily basis, knowing your food sources and giving yourself the optimum nutrition that it needs to be vital and healthy.